Decentralized finance grows at an amazing rate, proving itself to be the ICO era of crypto's ongoing bull market. Projects continuously pop up left and right, with each one bringing new features to the table. With no time for the market to pause, it becomes difficult to assess the quality of these decentralized exchanges and select a final winner. Uniswap and Sushiswap represent DeFi's brightest projects, but many don't understand the difference between the two. Now that the dust has settled and both projects have reached their prime, it's time to review them and see which one is better. Welcome to the Shrimpy YouTube channel, a place where you can learn all about the disruptive sector of cryptocurrencies and finally start building your blockchain education. I'm your host Felicia, and in this video we will talk about two important DeFi projects, Uniswap and Sushiswap. But before we begin, let's first talk about the importance of decentralized exchanges and explain why they are. Token swapping is essentially the same thing as trading. The name is derived from a once popular niche concept of atomic swaps, which dates back to 2017. Atomic swaps sought to provide a technology through which protocols could enable users to instantly swap assets between blockchains. But today, the concept is long forgotten as DeFi brought new ideas that replaced the old notion of atomic swaps. While the topic might be broad, it is vital to understand that decentralized exchanges process trades without using an order book. Instead, they rely on automatic market makers, which are basically high-level smart contracts that process liquidity and allow users to trade with each other. Another neat thing that is common with centralized exchanges like Binance and Coinbase but is non-existent in the world of DEXs is the removal of intermediary oversight and centralized custodianship. All users manage their personal assets on their own, and they do not have to provide KYC information in order to trade. Developers have named swaps because of the following reasons. 1. Users swap tokens for a different token, or 2, users swap assets with liquidity pools that hold these tokens. Okay, now that we're done with basic DeFi education, we can head over to Sushiswap and Uniswap to discuss how they work. Liquidity pools and providers are the keys to Uniswap and Sushiswap. The core distinction between DEXs like Uniswap and CEXs like Binance starts with how exchanges source liquidity. Platforms like Coinbase and Binance have a centralized approach, storing cryptocurrencies in cold wallets while operating order books and managing the entire exchange process all on their own. On the other hand, Uniswap and Sushiswap leave those processes to smart contracts that interact with traders. These smart contracts contain liquidity pools that traders can fill with assets. Usually, a liquidity pool hosts two different tokens in equal amounts. The sole reason why you can swap tokens on DEXs like Uniswap is the fact that another investor is willing to provide liquidity in the first place. These liquidity providers are incentivized to do so since they earn fees from all token swaps, a topic that we will discuss later. So, what is Uniswap Exchange? Uniswap, just like many other projects in this niche, goes under different titles. Some call them liquidity protocols, while others refer to them as automated money markets. But to put these fancy names aside, the only title worth remembering is Exchange. Yep, Uniswap is nothing more than just an exchange, the same type of platform that you have interacted with previously on your crypto journey. The only major difference is that Uniswap is decentralized. Deciding between decentralized and centralized platforms is a personal choice that should be determined by you, the trader. If you don't want to provide sensitive KYC information and want to leave custody issues to yourself, then DEXs are fine. Otherwise, you might want to stick with CEXs and their wide range of trading tools. But since you're watching this video, you're most likely interested in switching to decentralized exchanges. Here are a few reasons why these platforms are better. There's no one in the middle to take a cut of the fees. Fees go to liquidity providers. You don't have to perform KYC. Uniswap never asks for your information. One can earn money by providing liquidity to the protocol. Uniswap is a decentralized Ethereum-based liquidity protocol connecting peers via smart contracts and an excellent, shiny user interface. The exchange enables people to do two crucial things. First, trade ERC20 tokens, including wrapped versions of non-Ethereum assets, and 2, create liquidity pools for any ERC20 assets with the ability to earn fees from said pools. Think of Uniswap as an equal and self-sufficient investment environment that is managed by the people for the people. All types of users participate on Uniswap and receive something in return. Liquidity providers bring liquidity to swappers. Swappers give back money to liquidity providers through their token swap fees. If you're keeping up, you will most likely understand what Sushiswap is all about. As a matter of fact, Sushiswap should be incredibly easy to understand because because of one main reason. It is a forked version of Uniswap. Simply put, SushiSwap is basically a clone of Uniswap. In September 2020, an anonymous developer working under the name of Chef Nomi forked Uniswap by copying its smart contract, creating SushiSwap in the process. His addition to the protocol boils down to implementing a governance token called Sushi that would serve as one more reward layer for liquidity providers. Although SushiSwap eventually diverged and established many new features that turned it into a product of its own, the DEX still works similarly to Uniswap. The core differences are SushiSwap rewards liquidity providers with 0.25% of pool fees plus 0.05% paid to Sushi token holders. While Uniswap closed its Uni token farming period, Sushi yield farming remains alive and well, with rewards in some pools reaching as high as 80% APY. A very different UI experience, SushiSwap poses as a menu at a Japanese restaurant with options like onsen menu and omakase standing in place of Uniswap's very streamlined app page. The crypto market is faster than any other environment in the world, and as such, many events unfold in a short period of time. It only took a week after SushiSwap's launch for a gigantic DeFi drama to unfold. SushiSwap's successful fork left sour mouths in the Uniswap community, and questionable decisions by Chef Nomi have only contributed to fights between the two DEX giants. SushiSwap stole Uniswap's spotlight. More than that, SushiSwap quite literally stole liquidity from Uniswap, considering that lots of users migrated from one project to another. Within only a few days, the forked project gained more than $1 billion in total locked value, an impressive number for the time. Nevertheless, SushiSwap's fame soon collapsed as users found out that Chef Nomi personally holds $14 million in Ethereum from the project's developer fund. A crisis ensued, and Nomi's refusal to back down resulted in chaos. Once it became unbearable, SushiSwap's founders stepped down as the lead developer, and the exchange's control transitioned to FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. When deciding between SushiSwap and Uniswap, users essentially pick the way that they want to earn rewards. While Uniswap pays liquidity providers with a far better swap fee, 0.3%, SushiSwap's 0.25% fee is improved with the addition of Sushi rewards. If you care about Sushi and believe in the project's bullish future position, losing the extra fee rewards is worth it. In terms of user interface, we note that Uniswap is much easier to deal with. SushiSwap might have more features, but its over-cluttered interface makes it hard to yield farm for anyone new to the DEX. In this case, personal preferences ultimately decide. According to the total number of collateralized liquidity hosted on both decentralized exchanges, data shows that Uniswap is far more popular. However, both projects are in a tight race and have almost an equal demand from investors. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more crypto content. You can also find us on Twitter @ShrimpyApp and on our website www.shrimpy.io.